Okay. Good. First of all, let me let me start. Hey family, how are you?
Jazzy and family. Jazzy and family. Jazzy and family. Jazzy and family. I wanna welcome you in my life. Come over to my channel and subscribe. All we do is have a good time. All we do is spread those good vibes, yeah. Jazzy and family. Jazzy and family. Jazzy and family. Jazzy and family.
So on this beautiful, great Monday morning, I think that I think I'm frustrated because my period is here and my emotions are really high. So it's very rare that I have months where my period like gets me, you know. So I lock myself in a bubble when I get like that because I know how agitated I can get, right? And when I get agitated, I tend to get overwhelmed and it becomes a lot. So what I do is I lock myself away from people and I don't address things because I know I may be being a little more sensitive than normal. So let me tell you a thing of seven. So yesterday when the kids came home, you know, they went with their aunt on their dad's side to their father's birthday celebration. That guy. So they wasn't never, I didn't know nothing about a celebration, was never prepared, never thought they was going anywhere. But you know, I go along with things because that's who I am as a person. I don't keep nobody away from nobody. So the kids come home. I asked them they normal, like I would ask them if they was with my mom or anybody. Hey, how was your weekend? Fine. We have fun. Okay. So, you know, kids, they start talking. Oh, my daddy said he was going to sue you because you talk about him on YouTube. Oh, my daddy said this and my daddy said that, and Faith like, oh, and my chest was hurting and my daddy told me I was faking to get up and do that. It's like, you're going to treat her like an outsider because you don't know her. It's impossible to treat her like she's yours because you don't know her. So that was bothering me, but you know what? I held it down. I held it in, and she's telling me, oh, my daddy said this and my daddy said that. Like I told this man when I was on the phone, when he called me for what are you calling me for? Don't understand that part. Like I told him on the phone, you are invested in my life, and I think it's weird. You're sitting here talking to me about a YouTube channel that I have and all these things that I do, and I don't know you. I don't know anything about your life. I don't know nothing. I don't even know that you exist. So it's weird to me. It's kind of weird to me. And then, you know what? I'm a very optimistic person. So here is how I try to look at it. Even people who don't like me that watch me, you weird. But this is how I try to look at you, right? Talking to you, friend. If I knew somebody, like personally knew them, and they was on this big platform, would I watch them? I try to ask myself that. Like if I didn't like my cousin and she was on YouTube, or maybe if one of my baby fathers had a, no, bitch, I would not watch them. I don't like you. I wouldn't watch you. But I try to be optimistic and I say, you know what? Some people are genuinely weird. They're weird. You're weird because you don't like me and you're looking at me. You're weird. It's really weird because it's like, why would I get up? And you know what? I'm non-confrontational. I hate confrontation and I hate awkwardness. So if I don't like you, I will avoid you bitch. If you walking down the street, I'm gonna turn the other way because that's just who I am as a person. But due to the fact that you're sitting here watching me right now, know you don't like me, and then talk about it. You don't think this weird, little bit? You weird. So I said, okay, one thing I don't do is pop shit to my kids about their dad. And my kids don't watch my content. No, they don't. And I'm 100% sure that they don't watch my content. They don't watch this stuff. Okay? They actually think I'm pretty boring. So it's just like, okay, you're weird and I'm over it. So I'm like, all right, you know what? I've come to the conclusion that, first of all, I should have never sent Faith because she said she didn't want to go. So I shouldn't send her. That's where I fucked up at as a parent. Because when she said she didn't want to go, I shouldn't have still told her she had to go because I was told she should be there. So that's where I fucked up at. And I'm going to take accountability for that, and I will never do it again. Because one thing I'm very sensitive over is my children. Don't play with minds. They're minds. And I'm very sensitive over them. So if I know that anyone made them feel uncomfortable or unwanted or unloved, it really breaks me down to like this point of no return. So I'm at my point of the fact that my baby remotely felt uncomfortable, it will never happen again. And let me tell you, I live a very peaceful life when it comes to Faith and Makayla. Very peaceful life. Extremely peaceful life. Nobody bothers me. I don't bother them. They don't check on these kids, call on these kids, ask to see these kids. I don't ask for them to take the tour. And it's very peaceful to me because I create my own dynamic. And I love it. If there's any, since he watches my content, if there's anything I can say to him, I would love to serve him a piece of paper so he could sign his rights over. That will be the greatest gift he can ever give me because he's already non-existent. So if I can legally remove him from my life, which I'm pretty sure he would do, if I present him with these legal documents, I'm 100%, bitch, let's talk about it. Because I think that's something we can both agree on. And I will be officially rid of him. And I think that would be a blessing. And I can just create my own family dynamic and be happy with like my family. Like, oh my God, it'll be amazing. I think that'll be a gift. That'll be a gift. So I'm gonna discuss that with him one day. Like, please, please. I know you would love that. But I fucked up. I'm gonna take accountability and I will never do it again. But that hurt me. The fact that my daughter was uncomfortable, the fact that my baby had to say, oh, my chest was hurting, and he telling me I'm faking, get up and clean up, it really bothered me. Like, but you know what? It was my fault. I shouldn't have sent them. And it will never in this world happen again. Back to that. Now, with Makayla, we all know that Makayla has been having issues in school, and I think that every child is different. Every single child is different. This is why I laugh at you people when you get on the internet judging people because of their parenting skills. There's no such thing as how to be a parent, because every parent has to parent different because every child is different, right? And I have 4 of them, so I think I can speak, right? So I have to parent each one of my kids different. Makayla is me as a child. Your mother ever told you that baby gonna give you hell just like you gave me? I am the hell, and it is given back to me. I gave my mother hell. You hear me? And Makayla's giving it back to me. And Makayla's just like me as a child. She's very sensitive. She's very emotional, but she's messy. She loved drama. She loved being in it. Bitch, this was why I hate drama as an adult, because I had so much of it as a child. I don't understand. I was the kid, like, I really couldn't stay away from drama. I had drama up until high school, bitch. My MySpace page, I used to change the name in the song according to who I'm arguing with. Like, it was me. I was that person. And Makayla is that person. So Makayla was out of school for a few days because she had an incident in school, and I was trying to just rectify things. And I sent her to school today, and I said, Makayla, stay on the phone with me. Don't let nobody know I'm on the phone, but stay on the phone with me, right? Now, here's the funny part. I don't care about nobody else's kid. I just care about mine. Like, you know, I can't do nothing about nobody else's child. So I'm hearing these kids on this bus, and I'm the parent that takes accountability for my kid. I know a lot of parents don't. Bitch, this is why I done been in meetings with parents like, my child would never. I don't know if it's out of embarrassment or denial, but I'm always quick to tell you, yeah, kind of sound like my kid. She probably did do it. I'm not embarrassed, okay? So I'm hearing these kids on this bus, and they like, oh, the snitch is here, and don't talk in front of the snitch, and the bus was much better with the snitch. And it was multiple children doing it. And Makayla was, you know, she was starting to cry. She was texting me while I was on the phone saying she don't want to be there. And usually I remove Makayla from these situations, and I go up to the school and I contact the school. But you know what? I can't keep hiding Makayla from reality. The reality is, these are children. Now, I could do the normal. contact parents, tell them their kid was bullying my kid on the bus, and hear them say my kid would never, and da-da-da-da-da, and the back and forth that I've been through 80,000 times. But guess what? It's been times where Makayla has bullied children as well, and I know she has. So I want to teach Makayla life lessons and life skills and coping mechanism. And here's what you do. Here's how you handle it. Here's what you do. Here's what you're gonna do. And I was so frustrated that I said, you know, because I'm a ball of emotion right now, I'm pulling Makayla out of school and I'm gonna put her back on remote learning. Because this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put her on remote learning to get away from these kids. Makayla will argue with these kids at home. She will find a way to argue with them at home because she's done it. Every time I think I'm justifying a situation, it goes right back to it. And it's not because my child is a bad child. It's just because she entertains drama. Nobody can bother you if you don't include yourself. And I constantly remind her this. And Makayla is very big on worrying about what other people feels and thinks about her. Mommy, I know they don't like me because why do you care? Why do you care? And I get it. It's hard at her age because I was the same way, girl. I cared about what everybody said, what everybody thought, what everybody did. Oh, God, I couldn't help myself. And she's a child. She can't help herself. And I'm not going to take her away from it because guess what? My mother did the same thing for me. She put me in homeschool. Bitch, I was in homeschooling. I had the teacher come to my house. Girl, I'm not taking those life skills away from her. Let me tell you what I told her I'm going to get her a different phone. I'm going to give her some headphones. I want her to sit in the front of the bus with the bus driver. I don't want you talking, entertaining nobody. Because guess what? Nobody parent is going to take accountability for their child. I'm the only one who stands up and say, yeah, it could be my kid. So it's always going to be Makayla. And that's what I told her teachers. Because I'm the only parent who always say, you know, maybe it's my child. Maybe y'all always going to blame mine. And that's what y'all going to stop doing. Because that's what I'm not going to stand for. So I said, I'm going to get you some headphones. I'm going to get you a different phone. You're going to go. You're going to put your headphones on. You're going to zone out, mind your business, go to school to do school, come home and do home. You got sisters. You got brothers. You got amazing parents. You have a happy household, girl. You are more than blessed. You do not have to worry about a friend who you probably ain't never going to see because I ain't letting you go to nobody's house. So what are you worried about it for? But I'm tired of letting her run from situations. Because I see by running, it makes it worse. So I'm going to show her how to cope with this one. Although it's very hard for me because right now I really want to pull my kid out and put her in remote learning. I am going to show Makayla a coping mechanism. But now that I got that out, and I am going to go on with the rest of my day. To be honest with you guys, I really feel like crawling into a bubble. And I don't feel like being bothered. I don't even feel like vlogging. And I'm just being transparent. Like, I don't know if you ever had those moments where you want to cut the world off. Like, you don't want to go to work. You don't want to go to school. You don't want to be a wife. You don't want to be a mom. Like, you really want to crawl in a shell and sit there and just don't do anything. That's the type of moment that I'm having. And I'm going to tell you that because I want you to see me push through it. It's so easy to tell somebody what to do. Show me. And I'm telling you right now, I want to shut down. I am on the verge of a mental health breakdown. Like, I want to shut down. And I'm going to let you watch me push through it. I'm going to show you me be a mom. I'm going to show you my daily life today and everything I'm going to do today despite of how I'm feeling. And that's showing you that regardless of how you feeling, I promise you, you could push through it. Let's go put a smile on our face. And let's try to get through the rest of this day together. Carter, you ready for school? Why? You not finished eating? Okay, you gotta hurry up so we could go, okay? As I told you guys, I'm being as transparent as possible. I just feel like crawling into a shell. I took Karter to school and now I'm going to do laundry. I genuinely don't want to. I don't want to go to this laundromat. I don't want to do laundry. But we are being transparent and we are having our day, and I'm showing you how we push through our day even when we don't want to. Smile. Let's go. Y'all wouldn't believe how fast time flies. I was doing laundry for so long that by the time I turned around and looked at the time, it was time for me to go pick up the kids from school. So I still have laundry going because I've been doing laundry for hours. Carter and Faith, well, Carter walked past the Chinese restaurant and said, I want that, I want chicken, I want Chinese. So Chinese is what he gets. Carter, how was your day in school? Hello, sir. How was your day? Faithy, how was your day? Is a thumbs up?
The only problem was
I can't hear, put your mask down.
The only problem was that I was sleepy and I fell asleep.
Oh, wow. What was your favorite part of your day?
Going to sleep.
Wow. What was the worst part of your day?
I don't know.
Oh, wow. Carter? What you doing,
Because
buddy?
math was easy today.
You got money?
Yeah. I got $22. It's in my family account.
Carter, you got money? I thought you had $1 in your pocket. Somebody took your $1? Check your pocket. No. Okay, guys, I'm like trying my best, but I'm exhausted. I came in, and I don't know how your house is once the kids come home from school, but my kids do damage. And I ended up getting so caught up in cleaning that I had to clean the fish tank. I don't know why do I have a fish? Like a whole nother responsibility. And then I was sitting here and I just discovered I had a cavity. I'm already missing a side tooth. Bitch ain't never gonna be able to smile. Like, so I scheduled me an appointment online with the dentist. I don't know. I swear, I think I've said this a million times. I will never forget. It's things that happen to you will never forget. I remember being at work. I used to come in so happy. My coworker used to say, one day your period gonna catch up to you. I used to be like, girl, please. I'm moving and grooving, tamponing, juking and jiving. Now, it really is a kicker. TMI, okay? You ready? This is not for your kids to hear. Tell them to step away. Shouldn't be around my channel anyway. Like, ever since I haven't had intercourse with a male, which has been like almost, it's been about 2 years, if not over 2 years now. I can't wear tampons. They hurt. They hurt ever so bad. I think, they say if you don't use it, you lose it. I think my vagina closed up or something. So it's like, I can't. And all I wear is pads. And I don't know if that's contributing to something. But, bitch, I'm just making up shit that may be wrong now. Because I got cramps. I'm weak. I'm just, I can't. I'm so sorry for everybody I ever said, oh, your period not that big of a deal. I used to see people bent over, crying, can't get out of bed, calling out of work. I used to say, you over-exaggerating. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. Family, until next time.